Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to Jive Tarot and your September 9 chord spiritual insight. Yeah, that's the one. So, what's going on, Scorpio? How's everything going? Y'all been on a bit of a roller coaster ride, haven't y'all? Me too. Don't sweat it. Let's see if we can get you an overall energy. If not, we're just gonna split the deck. Why won't you let me have it? The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so we could be knocking on depression's door there, Scorpio. It's not exactly what I like to see or hear at the beginning of a reading, but I think you're over focusing. It's Scarab. It's the Ten of Pentacles, though, in reverse. I think you're paying way more attention to one thing than I don't think you're giving it a very good, solid once pass over. I think you're hyper focusing. And I think it could be costing you a great deal. Nine of Swords in reverse. There's a feeling to me, though, that whatever the cost, whatever the cause, I don't think you're really worried about it. I don't think you're worried about losing it. I don't think you're worried about it not being able to operate without you. Story time. Okay, so the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. You're moving towards something that nobody can teach you about. It's a whole new world, huh? Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. There seems to be a lot of choices. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. There seems to be a lot of choices or one choice leading backwards. Do you understand? There's so many open doors in front of you. But when I look back, there's just one option. It should make it pretty easy to decide because either, you are hyper focused on it for a reason, or you're hyper focused on the future for a reason. Devil in reverse. Most recent past. Current. The Emperor in reverse. All right. Yeah, this whole reading, the Star in reverse for the upcoming future. This whole reading is giving me the feeling of baby deer on ice. This is something new. This is something not unexpected, but something worth it. I think it makes you feel very passionate and excited. Person that you're dealing with is the Empress. Stable, committed, generous, fruitful, abundant. The Wheel of Fortune is here also. How you would have handled it in the past, I don't think you would have been so quick to leave. I don't think you would have been anxious. And how it's telling you to handle it this go round is the Eight of Cups in the upright. Right. So how about doorways? How about conscious and subconscious? I want to do conscious. Conscious. How about Scorpio's conscious? Yeah, of course. Well, you know what's on your mind anyway, right? How about that subconscious? The Magician. So you have a Magician too, right? Queen of Swords. I think it's time to be brutally honest in how you feel, right? And not necessarily anything to do with the person that you're dealing with, or the situation that you're dealing with, or what you're going through, but literally how you're dealing with it. I just had this reading for Pisces. Literally how you're dealing with it. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. There seems to be a little bit of pain. There seems to be a little bit of anxiety, overwhelming kind of, and they're all over the place. Your poor feelings are all over the place. Emotions. Just Six of Pentacles. I think you're still wanting a little bit of balance, a little bit of generosity. Like there seems to be some sort of role that you have accustomed yourself to in the grand scheme of things with this person or with this situation. Like it's muscle memory, it's habit. And but now in the most recent past, this need to break away from what no longer serves you. With the Devil in reverse, though, I'm thinking it's more of vices. You know, just your run-of-the-mill vice. It seems pretty easy to get over, but it's one of those key cornerstones in whatever kind of ascension or step ups or progression that you're making in your life right now. I really think that you don't need to give this person a piece of your mind. But I do definitely, with the Queen of Swords here, like I said, the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, things seem to be going the way that they need it to go. They're not a bad person right now, you know? They're they're where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to be doing. So however you feel about it, right, is something for you to pay attention to, not them. It's not their problem. But I think that by you walking away from the situation, if it aggravates you, or if it makes you feel stuck or stagnant, or if they have all these different options through this new door over here, whatever the cause, whatever the case, how you address it, how you perceive it, says so much. The Six of Pentacles right here. Hierophant, right? And the Six of Cups in reverse. I don't think that you're committed to that sort of chaos, whatever chaos they bring in your life, right? So that automatically tells a lot of us, about 80% of us, some of you don't fit into this category. But for about 80% of y'all, I feel like what Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it says about Sally. And however you feel about this person tends to be a little bit negative. I don't have to listen to you. All you do is mess things up for me. I'm making things right. I'm putting things in balance. It's the Nine of Cups, right? Okay, so in your solar plexus, you know, your subconscious, that subconscious mind, it seems to be telling you that you're not content, you're not happy, you're you don't deserve this. How many other perceptions could there be with you guys? Anyway, if you don't get the weight off your chest, address it in yourself and move past it, I think you're going to be hauling it into the new space, right? That's why the star is here in the reverse. I'm almost pleading you to go ahead and try to change that. Challenge yourself to change the way you feel about this situation, right? Who's actually to fault? Who's actually to blame? Does it matter? As long as I get what is being said, you know, uh, you never do this, you never do that, you're not tall enough, you're not this, you always spit on me when you talk, your breath's bad. I don't know what it is, but until you address it, and instead of pointing the finger at this person, point the finger at yourself, but a very, very honest. Tell yourself how you feel about yourself, or tell yourself, make yourself aware of how others around you feel about you. What energies are you carrying around? And how can you change that? How can you make that better? So 1010, yes. This is the great awakening or judgment. This is an ascension. This is a call to arms, even, as it were, right? This is a get on or miss the bus type of feeling. This is the ark is ready and it's about to rain. Ooh. This is Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Maybe they cost too much money. Maybe you can't afford them. Four of Wands. All right. Maybe they just have better taste, like holier than thou taste than you do. And you're really not into that thing. But I do see the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups in reverse. I see they find where they at. They're not going to miss you a bit, you know? And they really weren't all that good of a friend to begin with, were they? Like, I mean, even if you could get everything that you could get, like understand it from them and what their character in your environment said about you or made you feel about yourself. And then walking away from that and being able to free myself from that. And then also the fact that, Jesus, I don't think I ever liked them. Even if you were hanging out with somebody and you found out that they didn't like you. Like, I mean, just found out. Oh, you never liked me? How much easier it is to walk away from a situation if somebody never liked you. Let's get this Emperor. I want to see more about this Emperor. Knight of Cups. What the hell? You did all this for this person. You wanted this person to notice you, to see you. And it's not that they didn't. Look, Scorpio. It's not that they didn't. But put the peacock plumes down for a little minute now. It's time. Let them go on with themselves. You go on with yourself. And make sure you catch your footing correctly. Right? Because if not, you're on the way down. Yeah? So, I'm going to pull you a summary. A quick summary. I see the world here as a complete cycle. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. If you don't, I feel like I regret the loss. If you don't get over it. Right? If you heal from this too quickly, right? If you move past this too quickly, if you don't acknowledge that Knight of Cups and your Nine of Cups in reverse, that I made an offer and I'm uncontent or discontent because it's not going through, right? And they've done this to you before. That this part's done for you. You're walking away from it, right? But that decision to come up will be, I'm feeling, I think it would have stopped you in your tracks from continuing all the things that, okay, so if this person was a carrot in front of you, or the little bunny on the Greyhound track, right? That the progress that you've made is where you're supposed to be. The person is probably just like a shuttle bus, a cabbie, an escort. Lewis and Clark. Five of Cups again in reverse. But don't let that bury. Don't let that make you bury how you feel or what you actually thought. Because if you don't feel that sadness, and if you leave that sadness there and just like get over it superficially, it's going to cause a lot of turmoil. You have homework too. I have the Queen of Wands right here in the upright. Confident, strong. Oh no. And not going anywhere. Make things right within yourself. Yeah. It's a little repair this month. Yeah, you got a little repair work going on. Mercury retrograde doesn't usually affect the fixed signs that bad, but what you got going on seems to be a blip on your radar. It's on the map, like, you know, but it's really about self-care, making something right within yourself, identifying with your feelings and understanding yourself in a way that does not stay hitchhikered on or a paint splotch on your favorite t-shirt. So until next time, Scorpio, like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload. Should be about a week for your freestyle read. Yeah. And until next time, thanks for stopping by at Jive Tarot.